Hi, this is Dr. Peter Kloponis again with Integrity Counseling Services, and we are back to interview another one of our fantastic therapists. Today I have with me Dr. Michael Kastelnik. He's one of our full-time therapists, and he actually works out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So anyone up there in the Bethlehem, Allentown area, Mike's here for you. So, and I'm very thrilled to have him with us. So, Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Well, I am from Bethlehem, born and raised there, and after I moved around for a while, I came back.
Okay.
I went to Catholic grade school, Catholic high school, even seminary for 3 years before I left, discerned out, and finished up at Moravian College with my degree in psychology.
Okay.
I played bass in a band with my brother and joined the Army for 7 years as an Arabic linguist, and I got out and I decided I wanted to shift gears a little bit, and I moved back to Bethlehem, and I was actually away from the church for a while, and I started going to Latin Mass, and I fell in love with it. So right around the time I went for my doctoral degree in psychology, I got married during COVID.
Yeah.
I have 2 daughters, and whenever we have free time, we like to play music. I play bass again. My wife is a good fiddle player. We play Irish folk music. So
wow. Okay, great.
Yeah, try to.
Great. So you definitely are a Renaissance man. So,
a little of everything, yeah.
College, seminary, military,
Yeah.
bass, music, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, all right. So my big question I ask everybody is, why did you decide to become a therapist?
Right. Well, it's a unique way for me to help serve God's people. There's a couple things I like about it. I've been interested in psychology, how the mind works, and later on, high school, college, mind-body connection, and even the spirit, because it's all connected.
Yeah.
Right. And also, I noticed I like talking with people. I like one-on-one conversations like this. And I also have more of a learning style that's more analytical, I think. I like to take apart things and put them back together. And just even in my therapeutic style, I like to see all the different components of someone, all the different aspects and how they come together to make the whole person. And even, in the military, I did some analysis work, and gather all the information, try to put together one package. So it's in some ways it's a continuation of that work, but it's just an opportunity to help people with my unique interests and abilities, help them solve their personal problems.
Good. That's great. So using all those skills, all your experience throughout your life is part of this. So why a Catholic therapist?
Well, my Catholic faith is important to me. So my relationship with God, as you always talk about it, it's God and your faith, basically, and your wife and your children, and then everything else after that. So whatever I'm doing, I want it to be Catholic, and the church has always taught this relationship, I think, between your behavior, your activities, and your spiritual life. So I want to incorporate that. Sometimes in the world of therapy or psychology, it can get pretty secular. So I want to be myself, and fortunately, in this practice, we have all of our Catholic therapists, and we get to be ourselves and incorporate it into our therapy, our therapeutic approach.
Yeah.
So prayer life is important, and access to the sacraments, and I'm really happy I get to do that in my everyday work.
Good, yeah, and that's what makes our practice so special, is that we are able to bring our Catholic faith into the therapeutic process and into all areas of healing with us. So with your counseling practice, are there any particular issues or populations that you enjoy working with?
Right. Well, I don't mind having a try to talk to anybody. I mean, I will work with anybody. I notice that I tend to see a lot more people coming our way that are young adults, particularly young men. Maybe they're getting out of college and they're starting to get married, engaged, and they're struggling with some habits where they get into the same kind of conflicts with their wives or fiancés, or they fall into some bad coping habits with substance use, or looking at website or internet electronic use in general, can overdoing it, or particularly looking at pornographic websites or anything that's sort of wasting their time, and they keep doing the things that they don't want to do. So I like working with them and trying to help them have some healthy foundational habits, diet, sleep, exercise, managing stress, relationships, all those things, but then also particularly facing those bad habits head on and trying to replace them with better coping skills, like good hanging out with their friends and family, and other hobbies that are more wholesome, and limiting whatever we need to do in moderation, reminding them of that. Yeah.
And I think that's very important today, because so many people, not just young people, but so many people today are really just addicted to their screens.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to necessarily be bad things they're looking at, but it's just something that is monopolizing all their time and taking them away from those important relationships and those healthy endeavors.
Right.
So helping people with that can be a very good thing.
Right.
So, okay, great. Well, like I said, I'm so happy to have Mike on board as one of our therapists on our team here. And as I keep saying, I'm going to be interviewing more people, and we're going to be doing more videos on important topics that are important to you, that are affecting your life. And again, bringing our Catholic faith into it. Whether it's depression, anxiety, relationships, addictions, parenting, whatever, we're going to be covering those issues in the videos to come. So until the next time, God bless.